Two of the best ever.
They certainly are. Physical, smart, passionate, animated, great teammates, competitive.
And two of the best hockey smiles ever.
A little different than our smiles. Doughty and Duncan Keith, these guys have scored some pretty huge goals in their career. Remember Dunk's 2015 winning the Stanley Cup for us at home? Doughty against the Rangers in the finals. One thing that they have in common, those are two pretty big stages to step up and break the game open.
The Keith hit on Arvidsson in the playoffs, the Doughty hit on Hall. These guys can do it all.
Yeah, take a look at these hits. Like, you know what this does to you as a player on the bench? Because that's where you spend most of your career. It fires you up. It changes the momentum of the game.
Passionate, big goals, big hits. But for me, when I think of these two guys, I think about lockdown, shutdown, Norris Trophy, defenseman.
Yeah, and take a look at this play from a couple nights ago in Vancouver. Watch Dunksy dominate the play.
Late in the second period in Vancouver, and this is to me vintage Duncan Keith. You get a little bit of everything. Keeps a puck in, which he's as good as anybody at. Makes a slick little play.
He's trying to make a difference, more importantly than anything here. He's got a good stick, he's got good gap, he's keeping the puck in the offensive zone. He's using his speed and his quickness, all his tools, but the most important thing is he's trying to make a difference. It's late in the period, he's trying to give his team that all-important leading goal going into the third period.
Yeah, the shift starts here, and he's one of the best in the league at keeping pucks alive and keeping them in the zone. Now he recognizes the time to pinch. 1 stick, 2 stick, 3 sticks, keeps the play alive.
Yeah, and what you mean by good sticks is he's influencing the play every time he lashes out, right? Quickest stick in the West, Ben Eager used to say it. He just whip it around, he's knocking that puck off the Vancouver player's stick, giving it to good players.
And then as the shift goes on, as a defenseman, you recognize time, and he recognizes there's 5, 7 seconds left in the game. He can jump into the play because they're not going to have time to come back down the ice. That's a smart player doing a smart thing. Duncan realizes he can dart into the zone and be like a fourth forward.
Yeah, love the movement from the blue line. So many times we just see a guy posted up at that defensive position. Dunks probably isn't going to do this in the middle of a period or at the start of a game. He senses the situation, 10 seconds left, he's going to get himself in a quiet area. That's a good scoring opportunity right there.
It's almost impossible to score when these two guys are on the ice. The best way I can recommend to score is when they're not on the ice.
Exactly right. They're so good that there's not a whole lot of breakdowns, but when they're off the ice, even plugs like you can make a play. Nice pass. What were we doing on the ice together? You, me, and Kaner. That's not a bad line.
You and Kaner finally got a chance to see what it's like playing with good players. If you would have played with me your whole career, imagine what you two could have been.
First thing I see, Burr, when I'm looking at this play is Kaner's got the puck, no surprise. You see number 10. Look at the speed on number 10.
Yeah,
right?
average.
I look 10 years younger, which I am because this is a long time ago. But then look at number 37, going to his office behind the net. Right, just like number 99.
88 knows where to get the puck.
Yep,
Hey, kid, send it back to me.
Exactly, Kaner. Get it to the good players. Little hope pass to the middle. I meant to fan on that first shot just so I could have the open net to put it in.
Got
but
it.
I remember that play. That was a huge moment, man. That was your first game back from an ACL tear. I honestly don't know what we were doing on the ice together, but that's a moment that means a lot to me.
I don't either. I made you and Kane look pretty good that shift, though.